Isolation Wasteland.
April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. Winter kept us warm, covering
The urges and the beckoning of outside field and fellowship. Summer surprised us with entrapments, mind and body, a teasing torment to watch it with dreams behind a glass frame. We drive our bodies stiffly forward, finding fields we never knew so close, replacing activities of lost daily rituals. When we were free folk, playing pool in Pavlov's dog, I would have held you longer, hugged you harder. I had not thought death could undo so many. Unreal city. The throne she lay in, like a lioness lair, a sagging opiate profusion of material. Turmoil on sinking cotton, with a glass half drained of its nectar, held on by catching at her ankles. A sturdy denim scroll heaped on its side, from which a stiff biscuit peered out, while another hid its eyes behind a wrapper counting crumbs. In vials of chill tin and coloured glass unstoppered, lurked her strange synthetic ambrosias, pervasive, acrid, troubled poignancy, and round her senses, confused, listless, stirred by no air, the dimness unfreshened or disturbed. A stagnant, repellent state, her mind waits, drifting. Are you alive or not? Is there nothing in your head? My nerves are bad tonight. Yes, bad. Today? Is it day? Which day? Does it still change? Or do you stay? Stay with me. Speak. Why do you never speak? What? I don't know what to say. The letters blur out from their screen. What is this noise now? What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing, again, nothing. What shall I do now? What shall I do? What shall we do tomorrow? What shall we ever do? Pressing lidless eyes and waiting for a knock upon the door. Unreal self. Over it. Hurry up, please, it's time! My body has softened, rolled out from the hip, a jelly belly, squishy and rippled. My hair has withered in length, squeezed out thinner and longer and less alive. I ought to be ashamed to look so antique. I can't help it. There's no one to help it. I must fix this hair, remove the toxin, so you can remember my appeal, my body. Hurry up, please, it's time! Make yourself a bit smart now. Now Jack is coming back. Get that stomach sorted. Get that hair cut. My neighbours said it would be all right. Shave your head, they said. Hurry up, please, it's time! Unreal self. Overactive. Now, as I seem alone, my social circles virtual, these shades of self grow in magnitude to their own personhood, manifestations of trying to cope. They interact and avoid each other, each overrun by emotional needs. They hide or they create. They electronically connect again, or self-modify to spite fate. The overactive manic one distract you with a trick, a new skill, cooking, juggling. They can't quiet or just sit. Their tirelessly draining urge. Their hands, they itch and twist. They need a jog, a project, a game. They need to get their fix. Unreal environment.
the wind crosses the concrete land unheard. The nymphs are departed. The river bears no empty bottles, sandwich papers, silk handkerchiefs, cardboard boxes, cigarette ends, or other testimony of summer nights. The nymphs are departed, and their friends, the loitering heirs of city directors, departed, or having not left their addresses.
Unreal city.
The typist, home at all times, clears her breakfast, lights her stove, lays out food in tins, out of the window perilously spread, her drying combinations touched by the sun's last rays, when that lovely woman stoops to folly and paces about her room again, alone. She smooths her hair with automatic hand and puts a record on the gramophone.
This music crept by me upon the waters. O city, city, sometimes I can hear outside the public hitting pots and hands. The clatter filled the streets and empty places. The pressed silence painfully filled in bands. My people, humble people who expect nothing, now look for rainbows to replace loved friends. Unreal city. 5 million have had it, we are told, lives quietly flickering. While we all hold our mortality, we cannot hold one funeral. Our hearts hold what our hands cannot. Stay at home, save lives. Work from home, digitize. Wash your home, wash your hands. Cancel all your social plans. The wasteland of quarantine. Easily misinterpreted solitude. Never these souls stood more together, minds zooming across space and time. It will end. Unreal isolation. After lonely passing the curve peak, after the frosty silence in the high street, after the agony in medic places, the shouting and the crying.
Prison and palace and reverberation of thunder, of spring, or distant mountains. He who was living is now dead. We who are living are now dying, with a little patience.
Time sits heavy on our shoulders, so it ages faster than the passage of time. Like a Sibyl, undying, society exists. Even solitude has a limit. Inside of concrete boxes we devise, sullen face turn to smile and sign. From doors of time-cracked houses we now obsessively clean and gleaming. We wash in alcohol, faithfully cleaning. In masks we wait in line.
There is an empty chapel, only the wind's home. It has no windows, and the door swings. I have heard the key turn in the door once, and turn once only. We think of the key, each in his prison. We think of the key, each confirms a prison. Only at nightfall, ethereal rumours.
Revive for a moment a broken community. Revive at 8 o'clock with clamour and pride, and hear the evidence of others. Clatter, noise around each neighbourhood. It will end. Unreal isolation.